Now we're recording. Hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I'm Alex. This is Star Trek New Horizons. We are playing our United Federation of Planets run. Ooh, there was something I wanted to remember about this. This is just my ritual of starting up this game, apparently, is... Okay, hey, yeah, excited to be back in the game. Now, wasn't there something past Alex said was future Alex's problem? What was that again? I'm sure it can't be that important. And then it dawns on me like 10-15 minutes into the hour, like, oh yeah, I'm an idiot, and it's X, Y, and Z. We're incorporating the Denobuans, then we're going to incorporate the Benzarians, and then, I don't know, question mark, profit. Right, we are integrating the Xindi right now so I can actually have some fucking Xindi aquatics. Because I needs them. I needs the aquatics. I'm not just being hyperbolic about that, I genuinely need the aquatics to avoid bad probe events. Because we're integrating, we can't use influence to expand our borders anywhere, so I guess we just need to be looking inward. I hate all of these listening notes. Ah, look, a ton of not great options. How exciting.
Complete.
That's fine.
Survey complete.
Boris, Crucius, you're heading up to Murphet for some reason. There we go, we have integrated the Xindi, we now have the Anti-Federation League. The Anti-Federation League is going to be authoritarian pops, so we have those. It's here on Azadi Prime, got a bunch of not so happy folks. We are the wrong ideology. You are materialist? Oh, okay, why are you so unhappy? Shouldn't the materialist faction be happier than this? Oh, meteorite showers, great, great. That is, you're just having a stroke, my dude. That is... Do you or have stupid? Oh, okay, yes. You know, it made more sense reading it aloud than it did reading it not aloud. Why the hell do we have a ship center and a planetary administration? Get rid of this. What are you gonna do once the Slenderman movie comes out? You gonna get hired on by a new studio to promote? Or you think your promoting work is just a phase, you're gonna move on to more exciting ventures? Wow, yeah, the AI just does a shit job at developing its planets. Yeah, this has science, but what do we want to build on it? A farm. Yeah, you got it, boss. Let's put a fucking farm on that rare science node. Come on. You're obscenely overproducing food. Why the AI gotta be so bad? I'm not even trying to hate on it. It's just so easy to. Ah, you're signed up for Emoji Movie too. Yeah, that won't crash and burn. That's definitely a secure 5-year plan. Alright, well, Azadi Prime is looking handled for now. We're gonna have to hand off something else now that I have Azadi. Who? What do I want to get rid of? Oh, well, this... not mine. Oh, we inherited the fleet. Well, of course we did. Get rid of this transport... Ah, this is the Titan. No, absolutely keep the Titans. Please, God, keep the Titans. Don't delete those. Goodbye. That should resolve pretty quickly. We don't have too many star bases. I gotta get rid of one of these. I'm thinking Alpha Centauri. No, Alpha Centauri's still clearing tiles. Axanar, are you... You're mostly grown up. I can get rid of Axanar. It's Nevia Prime. I'm keeping Vega 3. Yeah, Axanar's gotta go. So Epsilon Iridani. Yeah, Epsilon Iridani, enjoy being your own sector. Get out of here. Has a manageable number of planets. Cool. All those settings are right. To be real, I haven't watched the Emoji Movie. I'm not really feeling like I need to, or have any desire to. So martial law would be real dope, because this unrest is horrible. Why is this unrest so bad? Because you're fucking xenophobes. No? The xenophobes aren't even all that unhappy. It's the militarists who are super unhappy. Why? Meteorite showers are killing the happiness here too. Azadi Prime, turns out, is a huge piece of garbage planet.
An alien.
The authoritarians are pretty pissed too. Just all around bad time. Xenophobes are unhappy. The materialists are unhappy for some reason. Oh god. Okay, I need to juggle things around. So the arboreals are good at society output and food. The insectoids are good at mining. The reptilians are also okay at mining, but they're not as good at mining. So, and the primates. What are the primates good at? The primates are generic. Okay, well, the aquatics are good at engineering. And they're industrious. They're not very industrious, or highly industrious. Okay, so engineering output. Got it? Switch that up. Switch that up. Engineering. This is going to become an interstellar academy, so put this here. Oh god. How the fuck are mobile games so popular? Like, a lot of these Empire games are just horrible. Like, people can't be that bored, right? You can download Knights of the Old Republic to your phone. You can download Dune or really decent old games to your phone. There's no reason to be playing garbage. Except maybe you like garbage. Right, you're perfect here. This primate I would love to switch out with an arboreal who's doing something else. No. Nope, those are all of our arboreals. We have 2 whole arboreals on this fucking planet. Okay. Is this getting replaced? This is getting upgraded? Is this getting replaced? It is. Okay, this arboreal switches out with you. This is getting upgraded, correct? Dope. I think this is 5. Here, let's put the insectoids on mining. Even though the insectoids are less happy, they're still better miners. Still better at mining than anyone else. Yeah, that looks fine. Alright, we found the Niberite Alliance. Way the fuck up here. Jesus, they're sizable. Sizable. That sweet, sweet, necessary influence. Hey, hi. You and I get along great. We have similar ideologies. Let's make a deal. Tell me about everybody else. Please. Please. Yes! Wait, how the fuck did they know about the Flaxian hegemony? Whatever. Azadi Prime, guess what, buddy? You're under martial law. And first contact day, happiness would be nice, research speed, but what I really want is I really want them to conform to my ideology so we don't have to deal with that problem in the long run, but maybe nothing we can do about that. Can I suppress this faction? What is this, authoritarian? It's gonna lose us influence. How attractive is this? 5% attractive. Active political faction, but it's a democratic government. Okay. So our militarism could go up by bordering enemies, having very strong pops in our empire. So militarism might be on the rise in coming years. Pacifism is not going to grow or shrink, but militarism might grow. Spiritualism is going to slowly grow. Materialism should be growing. Well, that's good. I'd like a materialist faction. Okay, what the fuck am I doing with all this influence? I suppose right now would be a great time to delete this garbage ship I inherited and delete this garbage ship I inherited. USS Africa, yeah, Susquehanna. I haven't even discovered these. God damn it. Now I have influence and nothing to do with it. Here, you go down here. That'll be fine. That'll be fine for now. Hey, buddy. You know about anybody I don't? No, you don't? Right, good deal, good deal, good deal. We have not found the Dominion. They're in here, and if they're in here, they're not very big. The Ossicans are huge, though. Alright, Agrathians. Let's just hold off. Let's hold off until I can damp down our influence, and then we'll trade maps with the Gamma Quadrant, which will probably give us the Delta Quadrant, which is... ooh, it's gonna be something, alright. Jonor.
Survey complete.
Done here. You're really done here. Right, I have an unnecessary number of science ships over here. Forgot about that. Colony Ho.
Technology discovered.
Why are you talking to me about colonization? Oh, because I have colony modules now. Yeah, I'm not excited about them, but yes, I do have them. Duotronic computers are very good. Sensor suites are also good. Next day, warp engine would be fantastic. Better hospitals are fine. I'll actually use it rather than a luxury hotel, so let's go down that route. The human physique is clearly built for manual labor. What business do you have on running an interstellar civilization? Excuse you? Do I look like I'm built for manual labor? I don't think so, my dude. I do not think so. Still unhappy. Alright, well, our Titan armies are done, and you know what? Right, 3 is all I can recruit. Titan armies, why don't you go visit Asadi Prime? It looks like they could use some... oversight. Yeah, that's a polite way to put it. Some oversight. Yeah, short of you leaving your faction, there's not really anything I can do to make you happy. Oh great, the primates are leaving. Calvin's first. Who the fuck? That's not one of my colonies. I have the Zindi leaving. Fine. Good. Yeah, I want to play more Fallout 3. I need some Liberty Prime in my life. Alright, Beirut Research. Beirut Research should be materialists, right? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, and these are really fucking happy boys. I kind of want to prioritize materialism. Because we're pacifists, xenophile Egalitarians. Egalitarians. I'd love to become materialist. You son of a bitch. Not let me box you in, huh? Oh, that's very reasonable. I'm mildly upset about it, but it's very reasonable. Too many colonies. Yeah. This still can't have that built. Can I build something here, at least? Nope, okay. This will clear eventually. Alpha Centauri is probably one I have to get rid of. Tau Ceti, I just colonized. I may just have to hand off immediately. Well, at least Tau Ceti doesn't have anything too crazy going on with it. Okay, Titan is coming along. I'm not thrilled about handing off Titans, but I've already recruited all the Titans from there, so not much holding me to it right now. Nebia Prime is oversized 25. Yeah, I'm keeping this. Vega 3, small planets. I suppose I could live with getting rid of this. Hunter is size 20, so I would like to keep it. Murphy Prime is just full of bullshit. Okay, wow. Is Murphy Prime size 17? I don't have to keep it good. Dangerous wildlife, volcanoes, glaciers. Really, what a wonderful place to live. Those, these, those. A lot of food for a frozen world. Normally, planets like this don't have so much. Oh, mineral bonus. That's also good. Togra. Alright, Togra is done, right? Yeah. Tagra 4. Let's let the Argolis cluster go. You have the right rules and restrictions. Abso-fucking-lutely you do. Zadi Prime I just picked up and I'm keeping. Beta Prime is size 18. I could be convinced to get rid of it. Ooh, you have ancient ruins. Neat. Actually quite neat. Wow, tile society output between hostile fauna and ancient ruins is boosted by... Now, the modifiers in Stellaris are not additive, so this isn't 30%. It's times 20% times 10%, so it's... it might, in total, be larger than 30%, depending on the order of operations. Or it might not. Either way, Beta Prime, Beta Leonis, I can let go of. You know what, I'm just gonna let go of as many of these as possible. Temecula. I'm keeping. I'm absolutely keeping. Yes. Azadi I'm keeping. Murfid I'm not keeping. Murfid can go its own way. It can go your own way. There we go. That's everything I can hand off right now, and then I'm gonna have to start making bigger sectors. Do not want. Not want. Oh man, okay, that took a minute. It always does. There we go, get some trade depots. Our energy income is okay, but can always do better than okay. Murfit Prime needs energy. Well, actually, I'm building trade depots to give it energy right now, so it should be fine in the long run. Tau Ceti. I can take a look at Murfid and see if I can fix that quickly, but I think they're just gonna have to wait a year of not having enough energy. Yeah, you gotta fucking deal with it, my dude. Sorry, not sorry. That's tough shit. Tough shit. Alright, so Devilin, and then maybe we just try to order up a Flaxia here that go around Flaxia. The Romulans may just have their northern border. I may not be able to cut them off, which is fine. It's probably for the best that I can't cut them off, honestly. It's more interesting this way if they have a route of expansion. Jesus. I shouldn't be so surprised that the Klingons are being expansionist, but they're... Oh, it's because I fed them like 2,000 minerals they can afford to do this garbage. God damn it. This is my fault.
Initiating communications.
Well, alright. No, that's a terrible deal. We'll have another event about integrating to the Denobulans. I'll be able to tank a bunch of influence right then. Then maybe we can talk to these folks about meeting the Delta Quadrants. Or maybe not. We see Orions aren't going to grow anymore. So they've plateaued. They could probably continue colonizing things, terraforming things. Fine, I'm gonna research this. But they're more or less plateaued. At equivalent, inferior, yeah, we can take them. Again, I want to wait until I'm in maybe the Sanguine Compact before doing that.
Our presence in the galaxy.
The Lyridian Diaspora. Okay, so we absolutely do not trade maps with the Lyridian Diaspora because they sure as fuck know about the Delta Quadrant. Just way back, be cool, I guess get advanced construction methods. I'd really love deep space construction, but this is rare. Cool, review Denobulan Unity. Oh. Never mind. Get incorporated, Denobulans. Settle on a colony world, I guess. Guess now we're not red anymore. The Just League. Oh! I see, the Just League is probably a coalition to defend against the Trogan, the Grathi, and the Dominion. Alright, Wenju, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Don't get named. Zoo, I remember being quite good. Oh, I don't want that.
Tile cleared.
Hell yeah! Alright, Zoo. Let's take a look at Zoo. Zoo. Wait, was Zoo up at the top? Yeah, Wenzu is adaptable. Ah. Skill level 6 of 5. Did you lose? How? Oh, maybe our leader was different? That's quite odd. Nadir! No! Okay, well... Rip Nadir. Let's rename something in Nadir's honor, I suppose. Azadi Station is not at all what I want. Let's switch this out. I just realized that we had this Orbital Science Center. Vega 3A. Is Vega already colonized? Yeah, that makes sense. Tenebia Prime. It's a good name. But let's go with... Nadir? Who died? Prime Minister Nadir died at 100 years old. It's a good age. Azadi Prime is unrestful again. Oh good! The disturbances on Azadi Prime have propelled a new narrative to the forefront in the planet's political stage. One of populist strongmen and order at the expense of freedom. Make Azadi great again. Great.
Construction complete.
And some of the people I want sticking around, the Xenophiles, are leaving the planet. Fucking good. Oh no, the Euridians have joined the coalition. Who'd you sign up with? You motherfuckers. Kelpians! Oh, okay, no, that's actually cool. I could potentially join that. I'm very okay with that.
Technology discovered.
Electronic computers? Yeah. Give me better... energy cores, I suppose. Listen, I know you're unhappy. There's nothing I can do about this. First contact.
Initiating
Fuck it.
communications.
Rule of acquisition number
Yeah,
34.
migration free.
War is good for business.
Maybe I should pick a champion of the people. Would make everyone happier. It's actually quite tempting. You're currently on the Pioneer. Edict cost and duration increase would be nice. You were an art aficionado. Edict cost minus 20%, cultural building cost minus 20%. Interesting, but odd. Yolanda would make people a little bit happier. Really? Mitsuhito seems like the best prospect here. He has a 36% support. It's either Wenzu or Mitsuhito. Honestly, just let the dice roll. I'm not interfering in it. We're a democracy.
Construction complete.
We should work like one, even when it is to our detriment. Is the Federation a democracy? I say we're a democracy, I don't actually know that. Wei, you're actually too big, so get downgraded, I'm sorry. Too many star bases. What's our piracy risk? 8%. Yeah, this probably isn't helping that 8%. This can get filled in as well. We're working on it. Now I know I have somebody going to Avim. Raider. We can get in. Sigmund, Andres, Schism. Try to cut them off from the north, but it might not work. Romulans are...
Technology discovered.
Slippery bunch. Frontier Hospital. Cool. I'm going for Colonial Authority because that research speed bonus and it gives us planetary capital buildings, which I can just upgrade all over the goddamn place.
Updated.
Mitsuhito? Hell yeah, this is why you just have faith. Mitsuhito has become Prime Minister. That means the USS Pioneer spits out a leader. So... Oh, you're a Betazoid. Okay. Ooh, you're a Betazoid. Get recruited. You, Molarana Minar, are now in charge of my society research. Because you have a better chance of discovering...
Affirmative.
They're all geniuses? No, you're not a genius.
Affirmative.
There you go. You have a much better chance of discovering psionics text.
Affirmative.
That would make me quite happy. This is why you colonize a bunch of shit with Betazoids, so you get them unexpectedly and without having to grind for them. What is our species breakdown like? Denobuans don't have a lot of planets. Denobuans tend to be happy, but I'm not crazy about them, so I'm not going to spread them. They make good leaders-ish. They level up quickly. Cindy Arboreals I'm not going to spread. The Insectoids, I might. They're very industrious, but I'm not crazy about them. The Primates, I don't really want to spread. The fucking fragmented society thing. Governing ethics attraction minus 20% is... frustrating, to say the least. Why don't you go over to Beta Reticuli, or Eta Horology? Can probably put you to better use. This and this are being surveyed. You can go up to Sigmund. Is this actually? It is. Vulcans, I love. They're intelligent and strong, so Vulcans I want to be colonizing as much as possible. Betazoids and humans both get society output bonuses, which makes me happy. Hold the fucking phone. I have pelagic worlds that are uncolonized. Give me aquatics. This would border 4 things. This is absolutely the right choice. Is that the only pelagic world I had uncolonized? It might be. Nope, this one is as well. Okay. Split border 3. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. The aquatics won't be making, and I'm sorry for this in advance, much of a splash, but we'll have them anyway. Size 20, so Radar. This system I'm keeping to myself. It's size 20. And I keep the best systems for my direct overview. Ah, fuck. Wait another month. That's fine. That's fine. Not like I have an empire to organize or anything. No, we can wait. That's fine. And it's fine.
Initiating communications.
Удар статьи.
No. Vaguely tempting, but really only vaguely. There we go. Tiles are clear. Now we can start laying down some basic buildings, though they won't be useful for a hot fucking minute. Heritage Museum will go there. Does the Heritage Museum... Yeah, it does give society output. I figured it probably did. It's going to produce a fair amount of society.
Initiating communications.
Yes. No. Hello, goodbye. Exotic Prime can upgrade some things. How long until you leave? Kaldan's first. I don't know who or where that is. There's so many potential people they could be emigrating to. Oh, that one survey ship was surveying First Federation space. There will be other opportunities. Probably. Fine. Nope. No. That's that. This. Yeah, I'm playing a lot of Stellaris because I'm trying to create a good backlog, so after a while I can just switch back and forth between this and Fallout 3. But I want my backlog to be a week or two out, as far as YouTube goes. That is why I've been playing New Horizons for the last few days. That I'm having fun with it. But part of me is like, patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter, and I gotta get back, man. Need my Fallout fix.
Survey complete. So
I surveyed that. Is that actually one jump away? No, it isn't. Oh, that was a waste of surveying. We're going here. Trinome, we may be able to cut the Klingons off in Trinome and Sigma Uranus. What I really want is Iconia. I don't even think Iconia does anything in this mod, but it's size 25, and it's where the Iconians were. And I think that's cool enough to make it worth taking. Again, there's no special tech or anything associated with it as far as I'm aware. No events or anything, but I just think it's cool. Ooh, hell yeah, give me Hoover class, Cardenas class, and Walker class multi-mission ships. Multi-mission cruiser advanced prototypes I am very excited about. Let's see, are any of those, he pulls out the notebook, better than what I'm using? Maybe.
Construction complete.
When I'm using the NX, this is the Hoover. The
Construction
NX
complete.
has a maximum dodge of evasion of 56. The Hoover has a 58, so the Hoover would be better. The
Science
Walker,
ship under fire.
I'm sure it's fine, has a 49, so not the Walker. And the Cardenas. Cardenas? I'm not even seeing that one on this list, so maybe my list is incomplete. But we can switch over, once these are done, to the Hoover, as they will be more long-term use. Ada Cassiopeia distress call, huh? I don't have anyone nearby, but we'll dispatch a rescue mission. How long do I have to get there? 720 days. That is not enough time. I have to build a science ship in system. I love how weird this is. I'm going to disband this fleet. And then I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna build a new ship. With transporters, apparently we can just teleport our leader across the fucking known universe, so just gonna do that and not think too hard about the implications of this. Construction. Oh, colony ships. Fuck, I've been building a lot of these. I should have made a cheaper version of this. And the game might not let me update this because we're currently building colony ships on Azadi. Yep, never mind. I'll come back to this. Oh yeah, missed bobbleheads have been done on purpose though. All the backtracking then will be fine. Totally fine. How much energy? Power is the same. Nuclear electronics labs are still the best we have? Really? That's... BM. Okay, yeah, better sensor array, better thrusters. I don't care about the hull. I guess escape pods are fine. Give me a Franklin. Make me a Franklin. Construction complete. Yeah, it's fine. The NX class can probably be upgraded, but I'm excited about the Walker, because it's slightly different and arguably better, though not significantly better in any particular way. So if I'm gonna cut you off, I'm gonna have to go out this way. Murphy, yeah, you are in the right neighborhood, my dude. You're going up to Alnair. Devoris, it's fine. Hyvalorum, why don't you move up here to road? Terrid, whatever. Yeah, you're good. Haika, you have dilithium. I would like that. Well, regardless if the Deltan Union gets it or we get it, I will have it eventually.
Survey.
One way or another. Surveying. You go to whatever the hell this is. So much time to respond to this, but just building a ship in system so we can respond to it very quickly. It's kind of weird that it's faster to build a whole new starship and assign a whole new crew to it than it is to get
Affirmative.
our ships to where they need to go. That's some galaxy brain logic right there. I like it. Right. Oh, because there's something in Trinome Star. Can I go to Dewa then? What a drilling system. That's fine. Lots of shit to micromanage here. Can you finally upgrade? You can't. Neither can you. Or you. It's gonna be a shame. Alright, I'm giving away the Alpha Centauri system once it's done, right? There's nothing new to colonize in Alpha Centauri that I want. Nope, not at all. Ah, but we're out of sectors, aren't we? We are. I'm gonna have to grow sectors. Interesting. That should be fine. Titan is the X-Cancery. I don't need or want this, right? So I can add that to the Pajem sector.
Colony founded.
Yep, he says, pausing the game. So Pajem, you can grow to be 2 systems large. Axanar, do I want anything in Tau Ceti? Who has Tau Ceti? Tau Ceti 4, size 13 is Tau Ceti. It has Kafiria, which is a size 23 desert. In the long run, I will want to keep Tau Ceti, so let's keep that for now. Mabu, tell me about Mabu. Hunter is size 20. I want to keep that. This is a rogue planet. No one is ever going to like colonizing that. Temechia, I want to keep. Tarl, I think I can hand off though. Dope. What'd you get for dinner? A really good meal with good alcohol it's a hard thing to top. It really is. It's a pretty simple pleasure. Like, it's a very passing pleasure, but it's quite nice to indulge in that. All right, 22. Here, Iridani Prime. We're colonizing. How big is this? How large is you? Oh, what size are you? Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. 19, not quite 20. Gamma Iridani, you can go over to the Beta Prime sector. Parema? You know what? You can have Parema. A gem. You can have that, because it's either never going to be colonized or it's garbage, and I don't want to colonize it. Wolf 359 has a bunch of trash in it as well. Axanar, why don't you have those? Sirius and Wolf 359. Alpha Centauri, I'm probably going to have to hand off. I'm just not that excited about it. Tau Ceti, I want to keep, I guess, for the desert planet, though it's going to be a long time before that's useful. Chicken fried steak and 2 bottles of red wine. Now, I'm more of a white wine guy myself, but some good red wine can be really hard to top. Whey is size 13, so Murphid Prime up here. You can get wasted with that. I don't know, some whey pun. Some way, somehow. Am I still colonizing anything? No. Now I have 10 of 10, and this number isn't going to go up yet. Terra Nova, Deneb Kaidos, and the Argolis cluster look like they could use some help. By that I mean maybe Terra Nova should just go eat Deneb Kaidos and Tagra 4. Yeah, I'm down with that. Here, get Deneb Kaidos. That's not close enough, huh? Is this close enough? Is this close enough? That'll do. Cool, now I can make a couple new sectors. Terra Nova has 5 planets. That's a little overkill. I think I want to keep them 10 or less planets, right? Yeah. Should make life a little bit easier to organize for me. What do you want? You'll give me Chemosite and Latinum. But you want raw dilithium, which is a terrible move. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now that I'm looking for it, we really do not have much Latinum, or any Latinum at all. That's okay. We can be poor. Lost of bureaucracy, great, yeah, just unfortunate. Give me those sprawling slums. I'm not spending influence. Goodbye. It's fine. Azadi Prime can upgrade some things. Azadi Prime is now, yeah, you have unrest. Authoritarian ethics attraction plus 100% for a long time. I hate that. Is this a... What's this a picture of? The Implactidus 1 appears to possess no unusual properties. However, an extensive survey will be needed to confirm this. Well, I don't see anything weird about it, but maybe if we look harder at it, we can find something weird about it. Yeah, the battles that lasted years, and the whole wars that lasted thousands of years. Yeah. Quick battles are not something that Stellaris does very well because it borrows its core combat system from EU4. But still, EU4's combat takes too long as well. Starbase influence cost is probably the best thing I can be getting here. Now, we are fat on influence right now, but doesn't mean that we can't keep it in mind, influence conservation for the future. Full up on influence. This finish... Jesus, you were taking a long time to move here. Ada Cassiopeia is a huge goddamn system. Wow, yeah, this is a really big system. Because they're nearby binary systems, I guess. Kind of weird that these asteroids seem to orbit the the center point. I forget what it's called. The center point of the two stars, but the barycenter. Okay, yeah, the barycenter of this binary system. But the orbits would look a lot more fucked up than this. Like maybe elliptical, or yeah, they would look a lot more interesting than this. Yeah. Yep. Pretty much every mechanism in the engine needs a pretty serious rework. Benzarians, high-intensity negotiations. Join me, Benzarians, so I can then join the Sanguine Compact and begin eating them. Let the cycle continue, Benzarians. There's something oddly sinister about this. The survey is complete. Initial indications are confirmed. There's nothing unusual here. Great. What a worthwhile survey. Well, boss, it looks like there's nothing going on here, but if I spend another couple of months making sure there's nothing going on, we can be positive. There's nothing happening. Ah, Ortiz died. That is a shame. Alright, Ortiz, let's name something after you. Tau Ceti 4. Ortiz. Carmen was a good one. She was a very good leader. Alright, we are replacing Carmen with... you know what? Actually, I will get a Xindi Aquatic leader. And the reason being... is... stupid anomaly we'll run into probably 100 years from now. Stupid probe. There are other ways to honor Ortiz. Give me an aquatic. Put that weird dolphin in a spaceship. So, the Cetacean...
Construction complete.
The Cetacean Astrometrics? Or... in a couple of Star Trek films and episodes, there's references to the Cetacean Astrometrics Lab, or the Cetacean deck, or for example, Geordi in Next Generation takes a Ferengi to look at the dolphins on board Enterprise, and it's only mentioned a few times, but there is apparently a section of several versions of the Enterprise. There's several ships that are completely full of water and have orcas, I think, and it might not be orcas, it might be belugas, and bottlenose dolphins as crew members. Just fucking great and weird as hell. I would love it, absolutely love it, if that were made fully canon and shown off in one of the newer Star Trek movies or series. Show me where the dolphins live.
Complete.
Is it cetaceans or cetaceans?
Special project.
Cetaceans? Oh, really? It's not cetaceans. I guess that makes sense. Cetaceans. Oh, TIL. I've been pronouncing that word. You know, I think I've read that word. This is a common thing in English, and probably a common thing in many languages. People who pronounce words incorrectly, like my partner today was saying Gibraltar as Gibraltar? She was making it into a different sound. It means people read that word at first and sounded it out in their head, but never actually heard it. Arriving at the source of distress called USS Einstein is able to determine that the ship in distress appears to be trapped near the event horizon of a Type 4 quantum singularity. While contact cannot be established between the vessels due to a subspace interference, the chief engineer suggests a transporter tractor beam to pull the vessel out of grip of the singularity. The option is not without risk, however, and the tactical officer advises against the move. Do it. Then you find out you were the ship the whole time. The subspace tractor has penetrated the singularity's event horizon, but not before the emitter power relays overload with the strain of the operation. USS Einstein is heavily damaged by the resulting explosions and begins to fall towards the singularity. Switch to backup relays and maintain the tractor. Switching to secondary relays, the subspace tractor continues to pull the other vessel closer. Sensor readings are limited, but the ship appears to be surrounded by a shimmer of chronoton particles. As the two ships come closer still, the secondary relays overheat and explode, disabling the tractor beam. A series of small explosions occur within the EPS grid through the cargo bay, killing several. While repairs begin, the chief engineer suggests establishing a dampening field around the exterior sensors in order to help clear up the distress call from the other ship. It was us the whole time! Is this a Voyager? This isn't a Voyager episode. This is a Next Generation episode. I think? God, I don't even remember what series this is from. Multi-mission hull, reinforced hull. We have met the Hirogen. Fantastic. Toronto is pronounced Tirana. Yeah. English is a weird language. I think all languages are probably weird languages, but it's easier to see when you're well-educated and well-versed in your own strange grammar and syntax. The dampening field is established around the external sensors, and slowly the interference blocking the other vessel's transmission is compensated for. The crew are astonished to hear Captain Helmut Schubert reciting his initial hail to the trapped ship, which imaging improvements now show to be an exact duplicate of the USS Einstein. Was this Next Generation or was this Voyager? God, I cannot remember. It must be Next Generation. Maybe. It might be Voyager. I'm thinking it's Voyager. I'm remembering Janeway for some reason. The science officer believes the other ship is a temporarily distorted mirror image. The USS Einstein itself is trapped inside the subspace bubble. The crew theorize that a stream of warp particles fired from the main deflector may be able to punch a hole through the subspace bubble. Yeah, this sounds like Voyager gibberish. Alternatively, a Tetrion pulse might dissipate the bubble entirely. Punch a hole. Because I'm reading these words and I'm feeling like I'm remembering B'Elanna saying them. The warp particles have created a hole in the subspace bubble, but it measures about 10 meters across. Captain Helmut Schubert believes a Dekion beam fired from a shuttlecraft close to the breach may be able to wind the hole. Hole further. Understandable typo, but approaching the breach, the shuttle fires the Dekion beam and the gap widens to several hundred meters, easily enough to fit the USS Einstein through. Shuttle sensors are disabled by subspace distortion, however, and the captain is forced to determine which of the two Einstein images on the screen is real and which is a temporal reflection. The vessel to port faces the breach, or the vessel starboard, which faces away from it. It's the one that faces away from it, right? Yeah, it's the one that faces away from it.
Initiating communications.
The captain chose correctly. Yeah, I chose correctly because I remember the episode. And the shuttle bay doors close fast before the USS Einstein races towards the breach in the subspace bubble. On the other side of real space, Captain Helmut Schubert orders the same approach used to pierce the surface area of the subspace bubble, eventually causing the entire region to evaporate in a burst of neutrinos. Get physics, get XP. Not a bad time. Yeah, you're gonna take like 5 years to get in the neighborhood, but just start heading over to Ada Hiroji. Ooh, we got new ships. I'm actually excited about that. This is rare, so we'll go for that. I guess better ops stations. What do you got? Yeah, the Zenkethi are naked. Yep. Garbage deal. It is definitely not the port one. There's a whole conversation between Tom and Janeway about that, right? Like, it's the one facing it, right? No, it can't be because of herpa convoluted logic. I vaguely, very vaguely remember this episode. I want to do something, but I forget what I'm doing. Spending money. I remember what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm hopping into Ship Designer, looking at these to see the new Explorer. Nope, was a ship type for this. It is not. So we just got the Hoover. So the Hoover as a Federation Explorer, Hoover stern, fine. And the Federation Explorer Hoover mid, type 4. These still need to be named. B'Elanna. Ah, it was B'Elanna. I knew they were in a shuttle, so I just assumed it was Tom. Because, especially in later seasons, whenever they need to pilot something, it just... put Tom in there. Right, so no shields. Tractor beam. No. No, homie, don't play that. We don't use tractor beams here. They're bad and I dislike them. Better warp engine. The Hoover class gives more hull points and lowered ship upkeep. Pretty good. Better EPS manifolds, and in U, I want bulkheads. Call it the Hoover. And let's do a comparison between the NX and the Hoover. Hoover. Are these all up to date? No. These can be switched out with better torpedoes, and now I'm lacking in power. That's not gonna fix my power generation problems, is it? Well, fuck. I need a better warp engine to make the NX upgradable. Or I could stick to using older torpedoes. Huh. Wow, that's a shame. Yeah, I prefer DS9 too. DS9 is by far my favorite Star Trek series. I really like Enterprise because it feels near-ish future, but DS9 of all of them is by far the best series. Yeah, the humans chosen to lead the Federation is kinda... It's because nobody hated the humans, right? The Tellarites would argue with anything. The Vulcans wouldn't let an Andorian lead. The Andorians wouldn't let the Vulcans lead. Neither of them wanted... So the Tellarites would disagree with regardless of who they said to make the leaders. The humans wanted to be the leaders, and the humans had good relations with everyone, whereas the Tellarites had good relations with the humans and the Andorians, and okay relations with the Vulcans. It wasn't because the humans were especially good, just Starfleet wasn't hated, is how I think it worked. Yeah, the temporal Cold War story arc of Enterprise was totally unnecessary, I think. It was neat, but also just stupid. It was pretty stupid. Hey, let's talk about the founding of the Federation. Oh, neat! And a temporal Cold War with really convoluted plot lines. No, why? No. Didn't have to be like this. Alright, so this is the NX now. Our current NX ships have better dodge than this, don't they? Evasion, I keep calling it dodge. 50.1%, so... I kind of want to switch over to the Hoovers. The Hoovers have better evasion. Not significantly so, but slightly better evasion. How are they doing on HP? Significantly better hull. God, I hate how the game assumes I want to use shields. I do not want to use shields. Okay, 1628 for 17. The Hoovers are tougher. They're not much to look at, but I think the Hoovers are better. Let's see, how expensive are these going to be? Pretty expensive, right? A Hoover will cost... will take up, oh god, math. More space than an NX will. I kind of want to stick with the NX-01s right now. The Hoovers are slightly better, but not significantly better. I want to run the numbers here on offense. I think that 28.92, okay, versus... Yeah, this is gonna do more damage. This does significantly more damage. Show me obsolete components, because I want a spatial torpedo. I don't want a spatial torpedo because they're good. I want a spatial torpedo because it uses slightly less power. Yeah, give me these slightly more power efficient torpedoes. Great. Yep. That's the design I want. We'll go with that.
Ships upgraded.
Honestly, I don't like either Kirk. I don't like the character of Kirk very much at all. Yeah. I'll pass. Can I go with no Kirk? I'm really disappointed that Discovery is trying to talk about, we're gonna make the new season of Discovery all about everyone's favorite fucking Vulcan. Why? Leave Spock alone. Write your own goddamn stories. Discovery was doing some different stuff, and now it's like, we gotta explore the relation of Burnham and her half-brother. No, we don't. We can just skip that. Anyway, I'm gonna put in a cut here. I'm gonna keep streaming, but if you're watching this on YouTube, there'll be more up tomorrow. In the meantime, make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, all that silly stuff. Till then, toodaloo, take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.